Hey, what's up, friends? Me, Sarah K. Grace, hoping that you are doing well. I'm seeing another uptick and request for immediate help for suicidal people, actively suicidal people, especially parents calling in for their teenagers right now to get a lot of help for their teenagers. So on average, I get 1 to 2 actively suicidal calls every week, every other week, on the low end, and then right now we're in an uptick and I'm getting a lot more. There's nothing to fear in that. It's just indicative to me of, overwhelm, collective overwhelm. People are at saturation. They've been at saturation. And again, look at our reality. If we look outside, it looks really dark. It looks like everything is broken and it's easy to feel hopeless, which is where a lot of people are finding themselves. And I tend to look at the external reality right now with excitement, because when everything is so obviously broken, the deconstruction is bound to happen because people are just sick and tired of all the same old nonsense and they're wanting something else. So what I'm here to do in terms of my dharma is bridging the mainstream with the energetic and the holistic world to teach. It's not even teach people as much as help them to remember their own power, their own innate abilities, their own innate giftedness and intuitiveness, and their own capacity to heal, their own capacity to be vibrant and powerful creators in their lives. So getting back to the actively suicidal people, with these youngsters coming in, it's actually very fascinating from the clinical standpoint that most of these kids, so of all the people that I see that say they want to kill themselves, 9 out of 10 of them don't actually want to die. They just want the pain to stop. How many of us can relate, right? So addressing and assessing that is priority, really getting to the root of if they have a plan, how serious they are. And again, most of them actually don't want to die. So then we'll look at, well, what's going on with you that's so terrible, and they've just hit saturation, they feel hopeless, despondent, they don't know where to go or what to do. And so additionally, a lot of what I'm seeing is we're having a tremendous amount, especially of these youngsters coming forward with energetic gifts, with sensitivities, not feeling that they belong in this world because they maybe don't learn in kind of the normalized educational system of memorization. They learn by doing. Maybe they're seeing or sensing or feeling or knowing things outside of the normal senses and are scared of that. And so it's really amazing, 1, that the parents are coming in, bringing their kids in, 2, that we can dispel all of the fear and break it down that there's nothing bad or wrong with being energetically sensitive, that there's 1.6 billion of us on the planet, give or take, and millions in the US alone, that it is our time to come out. It is our time to step into our abilities, to no longer be ashamed, to no longer be fear-based around being sensitive. These are tools and abilities that can collectively, it can help us as individuals step into our power, heal ourselves, and in doing that, then we are in turn affecting the collective, okay? So the more willing you are to step into your own power, to own your own gifts, the more impactful you'll be societally as well, okay? I know this is kind of a lot, but it's, again, we're hitting another saturation moment, and what I'm seeing in my practice is actually really exciting to me, because seeing all of these young people that don't have the decades of trauma that we got to undo for them to be able to get on, quote, the right track, just meaning whatever is in alignment for them. These guys are just like, this is just now. You mean I'm not a weirdo, and this is how I navigate it. And then they feel a lot more uplifted and optimistic. So if you are at overwhelm, remember it's just now. If you're looking outside at the world going, it's just so dark and hopeless, boop, time out, turn off everything stimulus wise, start to go inward, connect to your own sense of what matters to you. Calm down. What matters to you? Connect to your soul essence, connect to quiet. Just turn off the nonsense of what they call the news. It's just pure propaganda, guys. Come on. We can see this at this point, can't we? We got this. We can do this, human species. we're at a turning point. We're coming to the turning point, and it's really exciting to me because again, when everything is so broken down and everything is disintegrating, you got to break down to break through. And we are at a precipice in the human condition where we could potentially opt to break through the chains of all of these old systems, because we see the patriarchal system, we see the capitalistic, we see all of it now. I had like the bondage through debt. Let's get them into debt so that they have to like pay to survive and they can never actually thrive. We see now, right? And we're seeing through it, which in order to see, we can make change. So wherever you are gifted, you matter, you are powerful. If you're sensitive or if you're on the verge of a breakthrough, lean into it, you guys. The world needs our light now more than ever. It's our time to come out. Let's do this.